Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Shreyaans Jain and today we will cover 15th video in the series of algorithm animation. So let's see our problem statement. We have a array of integers nums. Our integer array name is nums and it contains n plus 1 integers and where each integer is in the range 1 to n. What does it means? It means that every element of the array is in the range 1 to n and there is only one repeated number in the nums array and we need to find the repeated numbers. Okay, so let's build the intuition first. So what we are basically given, let's focus on that for now. We have an array whose size is n plus 1, which means it has n plus 1 elements and there is only one repeated element. So if you have n plus 1 element and one element is repeated only, so what that mean? There are n distinct elements and one is repeated. So we have n plus 1 numbers, out of which n are distinct numbers and one is repeated number. Now we will need to find what are these n distinct numbers. Let's see. What we are given, all numbers lies between 1 to n. So we have n distinct numbers and all these n distinct number lies between 1 to n. This means we need to take n distinct numbers from 1 to n. That's only way to satisfy this criteria that we have n distinct numbers and all lie between 1 to n. So the only possible way is we take numbers like this 1, 2, 3, 4 up till n will be our n distinct numbers. And let me tell you again, we need n distinct numbers and all distinct numbers should lie between 1 to n. So we need to take n distinct numbers from 1 to n and such that no number should be repeated. Like if we take 2, we cannot take 2 next time. We need to take 3 or 4 or something else. Similarly, if I take a number, we cannot take it again. We need to take another number. So if we take n numbers from 1 to n, then it will be the whole set 1 to n. You got my point? So how should we solve it now? If we put all the numbers at the value minus 1 index, we can track the repeating element. How? Why we are putting at the value minus 1 index? We are using the fact that all the numbers lies between 1 to n. How we are using the fact that all the numbers lies between 1 to n is because the numbers lies between 1 to n and if we put them at value minus 1, so all these elements will be at 0 to n minus 1 position in the array. And the one which is the repeating element will not be at its position and that will be our repeated element and that's the trick. We're gonna put every element at value minus 1 index and then we're gonna traverse the array to check if element is at correct position or not. How we will check the element is at correct position? Since we have placed the elements at value minus 1 index, we gonna simply check if value of element is equals to index plus 1 or not. Let's see the working through an animation. We have this array and we need to find the repeated element. These are the corresponding index of this array. We're gonna start with the first position. What will be the correct position for this element? That will be value minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is the first index. So it should come here. So we're gonna swap it with this. Is 3 at correct position? No. Where it will come? It will come at second index because 3 minus 1. Is 1 at correct position? Yes. Let's go. Is 2 at correct position? Yes. Let's go. Is 3 at correct position? Yes. Is 6 at correct position? No. So what will be its correct position? 6 minus 1, that is fifth index. Is 5 at correct position? No, its correct position will be fourth index, 5 minus 1. So we will swap it. Now 4 is at correct position. 5 is also at correct position. 6 is also at correct position. Is 2 at correct position? No. So what will be the correct position of 2? That is 2 minus 1, first index. But its value is same as the value at first index. So we will not do anything and we will continue. Now we are end up traversing our array. Now we will again traverse the array and check if value is equals to index plus 1 or not. See here, values 1, is it equals to 0 plus 1? Yes. We go here. Is 2 equals to 1 plus 1? Yes. 3 is equals to 2 plus 1? Yes. Similarly, we will continue. And here we will check 2 is not equals to 6 plus 1. So this is the repeated element. So here is the pseudocode. We will start with the first position and I equals to 0. We will traverse until we reach the last of the array. We will find the correct position, that will be value of the element minus 1, and then we will check if the value of the element is not equals to the value at the correct position element. If it is not equal, then we gonna swap it, otherwise we gonna continue. So we will just go to the next element, and if after swapping we got another element which is also not equals to the correct position, our loop will continue. We will again find its correct position, which is value minus 1, and again we will check if its value is not equals to value at correct position, and then we're gonna again swap. And after this loop completion, we're gonna find the repeated element, because this loop is only for putting the element at value minus 1 index. This loop is for checking what is the repeated number. So in starting, we will initialize our repeated number by minus 1. We're gonna traverse the array and check if our value of the array element is equals to I plus 1 index or not. If it is not equal, then we have found our repeated number. We will put repeated number is array I, and we will break out of the loop because we don't need to go further. And otherwise, we will keep continuing, and at last, we will return our repeated number. Thanks for watching. Hope you will like it. Please like and subscribe to my channel to view more content like this.